Welcome to North TV in HD, an insider's view. And that insider's view is a little play on words, and you'll find out a little bit later on. Over the next 28 minutes, Tim Scanlon, who is the Access Coordinator and also Marketing Coordinator here at North TV, is going to take you through our new NorthTV.net website. Now, it is in HD. Unfortunately, Comcast and Verizon do not give us channels in HD, although by transmitting in HD, or recording, I should say, and editing in HD, the signal is much better than, for example, if you watch a town council meeting here in the town of North Attleboro. You notice the difference between something that was shot and edited in HD and those that were shot and edited in analog, right?
Right. SD.
SD, standard definition. Anyway, Tim is going to take us through the website. So Tim, let's go right to the home page.
All right, let's jump into it.
The first thing, let's go to the welcome to NorthTV.net.
Certainly. So right off the bat, this big banner you see at the top, each of the 4 pictures that are kind of shown in the smaller blocks underneath, they all link to a certain page on the website. So one of the big things with this website is you can pretty much get to any location more than one way. So that makes it very easy because different people like to access things different ways. So right off the bat, this is sort of our big welcome to our new website. If you were to click on this, this will bounce you immediately to our Read and Watch channel. I don't know if you want to go that way first.
No, we'll get to Read and Watch in a couple minutes.
All right. So each picture, like I said, links to a certain place. So this will kind of bring you to the hub of our website. Is all of our video content, our written content on the Read and Watch page, and that's sort of where you can branch off from there and do what you need to do. The next image will bring you to View Meetings Here. That used to, prior to everything being fully operational, used to link you to our Video Vault. It now will bounce you directly to our Government Channel page, where you can find various meetings you're looking for from years back. I think all the way back till 2018 is what's in there currently. You can also find other government shows like Town Government This Week or Up for Discussions if those have aired on the Government Channel. So it's not just meetings, but that is also where you will find all of your meetings. Jumping over, we have North TV Sports. So everyone knows that's one of our big things we do here is sports. And we have sports, I think I saw stuff all the way back from 1999 in there. So,
which it's important to note, not everything.
Correct.
If it ran as a Monday night flashback,
correct,
you will see it.
Yes.
And one of the issues we've run into is because everything is now in HD, the amount of disk space they take up, we're almost at full capacity,
yep,
so we're in the process, or soon will be, adding, well,
a lot more storage. That's
like 100
certain.
times more storage.
Right.
So that's when we'll start taking, for example, the fall 2018 sports season, and every night load in a few of those games in there. So eventually, every game North TV has ever recorded will be on this website,
right,
which is going to be incredible for people.
Yes, that'll be awesome. So for right now, I mean, we have both of the fall 2019 and the winter 1920 season in there. Everything's in there from those seasons. So certainly, you know, once you sign up to be an insider, I recommend going in there and catching all your favorite games. Jumping over, we also have Plainville meetings on North TV. As the View Meetings did in the box I just showed you, that used to link to the Video Vault. It now links directly to the Plainville Channel page. So you'll find all the meetings you're looking for there, as well as shows like Community Insights and Town Administrators Report, you know, various King Philip events, community events that go on in there. So that's another way you can get that. All you have to do is just click on the giant image, and it brings you wherever you need to go.
All right, just scroll down. I mean,
correct.
There's our 4 logos.
Yep.
We're not very happy with that,
No,
but that will be
right
changed
now.
eventually.
That is another way you can access the 4 channels. Just, you know, if you hover over it, you'll see that the box kind of enlarges a bit, and you can just click on that, and that'll also bring you directly to the pages. If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see featured shows. So I do my best to keep that as current as possible with different shows that we've aired within the past, let's say, 2 weeks. And I definitely try and keep it, different oriented. So perhaps we'll have, like as of right now, we have Attleboro at North Attleboro basketball, and then we have Lori Warren from An Unlikely Story. So we're certainly trying to get something there that everyone can enjoy. And it's simple. All you have to do is see episode, and that will bring you directly to that show.
All right, let's go up to Get Involved.
All right.
So if you hover over Get Involved,
Yes.
Takes you to the People's View. So let's hit the People's View. For those of you who don't know what the People's View is, it is something that we air in between our 2 newscasts on the weekend, North Attleboro this week. It's similar to a video letter to the editor.
Right.
If you write a letter to the editor to the Sun Chronicle, there's a good chance they will publish it. Well, that same letter or something completely separate, you don't even need to send anything to the Sun Chronicle. If you saw something at a government meeting, or you have an opinion on the upcoming presidential election, and you want to tell the viewers of North Attleboro what you think about it, you can record it right here in our studio. You can use the teleprompter, so you just stand in front of our monitor here and read and share your opinion with everyone else. And this is, if we scroll down, how you sign up for it.
Very, very self-explanatory. You don't have to write anything large in your message, because we'll certainly set up a time to speak with you afterwards so we can square that all away. I do my best to answer these things the day after, so I promise if you submit it, I will be looking for it.
Okay, let's go back, Get Involved, hover over that. Free production workshops. You hit that and you can see the next one is coming up March 18th, March 19th, April 13th, 14th, May 2nd, May 4th.
Right. So we sort of have 2 different levels of them. So you have to go through basic production first. That's really where we touch on the studio equipment, our field production cameras, some real basic, shoot setups and whatnot. From there, if you want to come back, then in production 2, we sort of get into more of the editing and compiling all of your footage that you just captured. So for instance, we'll go over basic production on March 18th. You can click read more. Gives you a brief little synopsis of what we're going to be learning, the date, the time, where it's located. Of course, it's located here. If you want to register, you just click the button that says register now. Fill out the fields, and once again, I will get back to you as quick as I can with that. I like to send everyone a personal email just to kind of get their feedback on what they're specifically hoping to gain from the workshops, and then we go from there.
All right, let's hover over Get Involved once again. The last category there is volunteer opportunities. And
right.
This is basically a chance to volunteer here at North TV. Right. We've had some senior citizens, and even before we had this, some senior citizens who, and I can say that because I'm now considered a senior citizen, who have, do you guys need any office help? Do you need anything? I'd love to volunteer to a student who maybe wants to go into television and learn and get some hands-on experience. This is an opportunity to do that. There's the page you want to go to.
Yes.
All right, so let's hover over About Us now. History and mission, it's
pretty self-explanatory.
Yes.
Just a kind of brief history of where we came from and where we are now. You can see what awards we've won from there, or we can go back up to About Us and go to awards. So for this sake, we'll just click See Awards at the bottom. And here is sort of some of the accolades that we've won over the years. You can also see some various clips of the submissions we sent out that won us the awards. So it's nice to kind of be reminded of some of the great things North TV's done over our years.
Back to hover over About Us, go to Board of Directors, and there they are. Ron Lagasse, our president, Gideon Gaudette, vice president, Nathan Bunno, clerk, Scott Smith, treasurer, Chris Frost, director, Mark Williamson, director, Sherry Rhino, director, incorporator and past president of the board, and Joanne Cathcart, director, and then former board contributors as well. And then, of course, going back up to About Us, North TV staff, there's the handsome crew
There
that
they
produces the programs.
Mine's taking a little bit to load in
Mine
those,
is too.
those beautiful pictures.
But myself, Chris Miller, you've heard Chris Miller's name so many times on our channels. What does Chris Miller look like? Well, that's what he looks like, and also gives you a little background of,
Right, yep.
Of each of us. Megan Miller, Jared Ware, Tim Scanlon, and Kevin Daggett. DVDs. This is a page we don't know what we're going to do with in the future.
So we're right now, the DVD page is sort of in limbo, I guess you should say. We're certainly exploring other avenues as DVD players are getting harder to find, and you know.
Yeah, we're actually looking at the possibility of, I call them thumb drives, but USB
flash
ports,
drives, yep.
flash drives, selling, because with a DVD, you can't, for example, that North Attleboro girls basketball game was recorded in HD.
Mm-hmm.
If we make a DVD of it, it's not going to be in HD.
It is in HD, however, it's
Well-
we're pushing the limit of those. I will say the quality is probably not as strong of a high definition.
Well, what I found is my DVD player is in HD.
That is true.
So
Yep,
it
if you don't
comes
have
up as the letterbox.
If you don't have a Blu-ray player, potentially, yes.
So by selling the flash drive with the game in HD, it would allow someone to basically play it anywhere.
Correct.
So that is still in the works.
Right.
Okay, let's wait on Read and Watch.
right.
Let's go over to Contact Us,
All right.
bulletin board, and I was on here the other night, and I see a couple already.
Yeah. So what's really cool about our website is, and we'll kind of jump to it in a second. So this page is sort of another viewing of the bulletin board. The bulletin board also shows up as a small widget on a couple of the other pages in the website. But yeah, so you can come here, you can scroll through, you can see what the most recent bulletins are. If you want to jump to the bulletin board submit page, what's really cool about our website is as soon as you submit it, it is automatically entered into our bulletin and it starts running. So if you were to submit it on a weekend and we weren't here, it's fine, it's in the rotation. And then so as you can kind of see on the side of the page, we have the community bulletin board announcements over here. So you can view them there as well. And then once you submit it and I finally see it, I add it to the bulletin board page that we were just on.
Okay, so it does need approval from you to.
Not to play in the
Okay.
in the small one,
All
but
right.
to show up in the big one, I have to manually enter that.
Okay. Now we'll go over to Read and Watch.
So do you want to click Contact Us first, so we can kind of?
Sure. Yep. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, Contact Us.
So I will say a lot of people do reach out to us this way. You have your Google Maps set up, you have our hours, our days, our phone number, address, you name it. If you're trying to get in touch with us, just fill out the fields, and once again, I'll get back to you as quick as I can. It's a really simple way for me to kind of stay organized with, who I've talked to, who I haven't talked to. So I will say, if you're looking for me specifically, this is probably a great way to get in touch.
Now, Read and Watch.
All right. So we'll click on Read and Watch directly.
Okay. Read and Watch directly.
So here you go. This is kind of the meat and potatoes of the website right here. So if you scroll, you can see our 4 channels. From each channel, you have C shows, full schedule. Live stream is not available yet, but that's coming down the road.
Yeah, how exciting is that?
That's going to be awesome.
Especially,
that's going to be great.
You take, for example, election night. A couple years ago when the Proposition 2.5 override was on the ballot. Well, someone was away, or someone was out, or someone was at a meeting somewhere. On your cell phone, you could have gone to this website and you could have watched the election results live on your phone,
Right.
on your computer. I always like it. You could watch North TV live in space if you wanted to,
If you wanted to.
as long as there's internet up there.
Correct. So from here, you can view our schedule. So we'll click full schedule. You can access any of the channels, and you can also change which day. So right now you're seeing today, February 26th, on the community channel. If you want to jump over to the education channel, you can do that. And then you can also go to the little box that says select date, and it'll bring up a little calendar. And you just select which day you're looking for, and you can view the schedule for that day as well.
And we should note that these schedules aren't always loaded too many days in advance, because especially with the government channel and the
Right.
Plainville channel, because there's meetings tonight
Right.
that we're recording, and sometimes there's meetings on Thursday night, and the schedule doesn't start until Friday.
Correct.
So we could do them a week out in advance, but then everything would be a week late.
Yes.
So that is why
There's a lot of moving pieces when it comes to the schedule, for sure.
So where are we going now?
So why don't we go back to Read and Watch really quick.
All right.
I wanted to mention on the side of the page underneath the quick links menu over here, you see these little bullet points that have titles to them. These are our most recent written pieces that you can access from just clicking on the blue lettering.
So let's go to the top one for now. Town a step closer to stormwater bylaw.
Yep, so you click that and it'll bring you right to the written piece. You can also, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, so I'll jump to what I was going to say in a second. So here, yep, so you can read the article, see who it's by, and we always feature the little highlight video at the bottom, so you can kind of get a recap of what we're talking about. So.
And this is something I'm very proud of, because this is quite common at a network affiliate.
Yes.
Channel 5 in Boston, Channel 12 in Providence, NBC, CNN, Fox News, ESPN, who am I missing here? But Nesson.
Yeah.
Nesson is who I meant to say. But written content as well as highlights and actual links to see the videos.
Right.
North TV, to the best of my knowledge, is the only cable access corporation that is doing that. And because of our collaboration with the Sun Chronicle, and we're the only local cable access to have an affiliation with a daily newspaper, if the Sun Chronicle is unable to cover an event, as was the case with this meeting on Monday night, North Attleboro readers would suffer.
Yeah.
But now, working with the Sun Chronicle, North TV can help get the word out to even more people.
Yeah, I think it's great. It's a taste of everything for everyone. Maybe someone doesn't want to sit and comb through an entire meeting to get what the highlights of it are. This is a great alternative. It's short, it's sweet, to the point, but it's very informative, and then it brings you right to the little clip of maybe specifically what you're hoping to gain from that meeting.
All right, go back to the hover over Read and Watch. Let's save community and education for last.
All right, so you want to head to government channel?
Yeah, let's go down to government channel.
All right. So here you go. Here is all the programs that we have on our government channel. You can scroll through, you can see Board of Assessors, Board of Health, Board of Public Works. You name it, we have it. If you want to go to, we'll go to Board of Assessors first if you want.
Sure.
You can click See Episodes, and it'll bring you to all the individual meetings that have been covered in there. Important to note with the government channel, you can click on the image of the program, or you can click See Episode, whichever you want to do. You are able to watch that video through to its completion, because the North TV Insiders page doesn't cover the government channel for now. So, if you want, we can click See Episode.
Yeah, let's just hit See Episode for a second.
You can click play, and there it is. It's just playing. So I'll jump forward a little bit. I'm jumping to 1:41, so you can see the video is just going to continue to play through to its entirety. If you scroll down, it's also going to give you other assessors meetings that we covered. It's really the same thing you just saw in the previous window.
Fantastic.
We'll head to Plainville channel now.
Plainville channel.
So a lot of the same stuff. You know, some of the programs have little descriptions to go with them, such as you'll see Inside Look does. It's really the exact same thing as the government channel. You can click.
Let's go Plainville Board of
All right.
Health. So see episodes or...
Yep, see episodes.
So there's the one from February 5th. See episode, hit play. And just like the government meeting in the town of North Attleboro, you can watch it all the way through
Correct.
without registering or signing in.
Correct.
All right, let's go to Community Channel.
All right. So, with Community Channel, everything is still laid out the same, with the exception of you need to be a North TV Insider to view a program to its completion. So let's, for instance, we'll go to page 2.
Let's go to North TV Sports.
All right, that's
See
where I was. That's
episodes.
where I was heading.
See episodes, and I have a feeling we're about to see that North Attleboro girls basketball
There it is.
game
So we'll
again.
click See Episode. So now we'll start play. I can wait till it plays out the 30 seconds.
Scroll it like maybe 10. Scroll it 30 seconds. You know what? Let it play.
All right. So I'll hover over the timer so you can see. So as of right now, we're at 20 seconds. When the video hits 30 seconds, you will then be prompted to either log in or sign up, which is a really cool feature for us. You know,
There it is.
there it is. So from here,
Now, hold on. I want to explain why. If someone is watching this right now, they're saying, well why? I want to watch the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're watching this on Comcast Channel 15, Verizon Channel 24, or in Plainville, Comcast, I believe it's Channel 8, you are a cable subscriber.
Correct.
Our funding comes from the revenue from cable television.
Mm-hmm.
The people who have cut the cord, watch everything through YouTube TV, Hulu, they subscribe to Netflix, all those other services, they no longer financially support North TV. So this is a way for you, the cable subscriber, to be able to see the videos where those other people can't without contributing financially.
Right.
And to the best of my knowledge, we are the only ones in the nation doing this right now.
correct. So from this point here,
So let's say they haven't registered yet.
okay. So then from here, we can go click here to register. That will bump you to our North TV Insider page that you also can access from the home bar at the top of the website. So this is where you have your 3 options for becoming a North TV Insider. So as you said, if you are already a cable subscriber, you can click the box free. If you're not, you have 2 options. You can get a 90-day subscription for $2.99 a month, or you can do a 1-day pass for $4.99. A lot of people choose to go the $2.99 a month route just so they're getting access to what we can offer for longer.
Well, people have asked me, why the $4.99 a month? I mean, why the $4.99 for 1 day?
Right.
Well, Thanksgiving night, cousin Sue might live out in Arizona and wants to see her cousin play in the 100th anniversary of the Thanksgiving Day game.
Mm-hmm.
For $4.99, I mean, she's not going to want a 3-month subscription. For $4.99, she can watch that game.
Right. So if you want to go, we'll click free for now. So after you click it, you'll get the little check mark that says this is the option you've chosen. From here, you can fill out the appropriate fields here. You choose your password, and then you confirm that password. Then what you need to do from there is you need to upload a copy of your most recent cable bill. It's really simple. You just click choose. I won't go through it, but you can click choose file, and if you want to take a picture of it with your phone, or if you have a digital copy of it that you can access or screen grab, that's fine. That works completely. Once you upload it and you hit submit, you'll get a little green box at the top that will say, thank you, your subscription has been submitted. From there, we will go through and review. And
The next business day,
Correct.
it's important to note.
Yep, with the exception of a Friday going into a weekend when no one is in the office, then it's first thing Monday morning.
Very important. I put in the password, and I'm lazy, and it's the same password I put into every other account that I have, including my bank. Do you see the
I
password?
do not see the password. Nope, I have no idea what your password is. Yep, that's all confidential. If you forget your password, you can also, there's an option that you can be prompted to change that as well. So no one at North TV ever sees your password.
Yeah.
So then you also, let's click $2.99 for the 90-day subscription. Same thing, you fill out the appropriate fields, and then at the bottom, you have to pay by credit card. It shows you which ones we accept.
And it does note that total donation, $8.97, because $2.99 for 3 months at a time would
Right.
be $8.97.
Right.
So you hit the credit card button.
Yep.
And there it is.
There it is. Yep.
And once again, this information does not go to North
Completely
TV.
private. We don't see it.
It actually goes to
Paytrace.
Paytrace, which is a national credit card organization.
Right.
Actually, they're the ones who deal directly with Bristol County Savings Bank, and
Correct.
that's why we went with them.
Now, important to note, if you choose to go the credit card route, you are automatically subscribed.
Okay. So you don't have to wait till the next business
correct.
day.
There's nothing that we at that point need to verify. So the website will just automatically accept you as a paid subscriber, and you then have access.
And that's pretty much the website.
That is the website in a nutshell.
We have certainly planned on making revisions to this.
Certainly.
And no one knows better than you watching what might be a good idea. The website would be much easier, or you should have this on the website, or you should have that. This page here, we're going to take all of that, and revisions will be made in time for the start of the new school year in September. But we're excited about it. Hopefully you're excited about it. You're certainly much more excited about it than you were a couple months
That
ago.
is true.
Tim had no gray hair.
That's true.
He
Before we
has a
started
few
here, yeah.
now. Before this website, my hair was totally black. If you watch this channel, you know that is indeed a lie. But that is the new NorthTV.net, and most of the sporting events, all the programs, with the exception of the lower level conference room at Town Hall, the EOC at the police station, the Woodcock Administration Building,
Planning board.
and the planning board, those are still in standard definition. We will be upgrading to HD, the 2 rooms at Town Hall, before the end of June, and then sometime in the fall, we'll be upgrading the other 2. So everything we produce will be in HD, and you'll be able to see it on the new NorthTV.net. There's your insider's view. Thank you for watching.